The Honorable to all reviewers, the Honorable to all audience. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sukri. I'm student of Mathematics Education Study Program, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science Education, Indonesia University of Education. It is such an honor for me to participate in the conference. In this opportunity, I would like to deliver my presentation about analyzing students' learning obstacle on three-dimensional material. I'm going to present my paper in four parts: introduction, research method, result and discussion, and conclusion. Okay, first I would like to describe about the introduction. Geometry becomes important aspect in learning mathematics that must be understood by students because geometry concept is very close related to daily life. This fact was supported by the statement stated by Sweller regarding important reason of studying geometry. First, geometry uniquely connects mathematics with the real physical world. Second, geometry uniquely enables ideas from other areas of mathematics to be pictured. Third, geometry non-uniquely provide an example of mathematical system. However, Hooke stated that students' mathematics achievement in the work on the geometry material still becomes things that are not easily achieved by students at school. This is in line with the research that has been conducted by Hotima on high school students, revealed that the high school students' understanding about geometry concept was still belongs low, especially on the material about distance and angles between two objects. Learning obstacles may be caused by the existence of learning difficulties experienced by students. Learning difficulties in mathematics may happen in every stage during the student's school period, even in college students. Brosso divided learning obstacles into three types, namely ontological learning obstacles, didactical learning obstacles, and epistemological learning obstacles. This study aims to analyze students' learning obstacles on three-dimensional material. Next, we talk about the method used in this research. The first one, research design. This is qualitative research method with case study approach. Next, research subject. Research subject involved in this research were 33 students of third grade student originating from the same class in one of Madrasah Aliyah in Toli-Toli, Central Sulawesi. Research instrument. Data collection techniques carried out in this research include observation, test, and interview. Last, data collection and analysis technique. The students did the test, and then 4 students who were indicated of having learning obstacle were selected to conduct the interview. The data of students' answer and interview transcript were identified to determine the factors that cause students to experience learning obstacle. The conclusions are drawn regarding the types of learning obstacles experienced by students. Okay, move on to result and discussion. First, ontogenic obstacle. Siddiq explained that ontogenic obstacle is a type of difficulty related to students' readiness in learning, consisting psychological, instrumental, and conceptual. From the figure, it can be seen that prerequisite theory processed by student 4 in studying three-dimensional material is still less. After an interview done with that particular student, it is obtained a number of information, namely, student 4 was still confused in choosing which triangle should be used to determine the distance between the 2 points. Besides, student 4 also found difficulty in seeing the straightness between 2 lines on geometry. Student 4 even used Pythagoras' formula on a triangle which is not a right triangle. Then, student 4 also admitted that he still felt confused in addition and subtraction operation in the form of root as well as simplifying root form. For example, root of 21 changed to root of 16 plus 5 equal 4 times root of 5. He did the same things in simplifying the form root of 29. In accordance to errors, description, and learning obstacles experienced by the student, then it is concluded that the student experienced instrumental obstacle. Next, didactical obstacle. Didactical obstacle is learning obstacle which is caused by didactic design circumstance used or teacher didactic intervention. In figure 4, it can be seen that student 2 did error in using the quick formula. In the interview, it is revealed that student 2 didn't use Pythagoras' formula, since during the learning process in class, quick formula is more commonly used. Besides, student 2 admitted that he didn't remember the formula certainly when solving that question. Error in this question were also found in some other students. One of them is in figure 5. It is clearly seen that student 3 did error in using quick formula. In the interview, it is revealed that student 3 used quick formula in order to complete the question quickly. However, he didn't even know where the formula obtained it from. He just knew that quick formula from what the teacher taught. This habit of using quick formula may cause students get less experience in constructing distance between one point to other geometry object. By teaching quick formula to students, indirectly the teacher has intervened the discovery process as well as the student's concept understanding. Last, epistemological obstacle. According to Durox, epistemological obstacle is learning obstacle that appears because of the limited knowledge of someone in certain contexts. Castellan stated that the indicators of epistemology obstacle are conceptual obstacle, procedural obstacle, and operational technique obstacles. It can be seen in figure 6. Student 1 has answered the question related to determine distance between point R to the line PV on the cube correctly. In the interview, student 1 stated that the length of line RA is the distance between R to PV, which can be calculated by using the area of triangle concept. However, student 1 made error in completing question number 2B as following. In figure 7, student 1 made error in determining distance between point K to the AS line. Besides, on the result of the interview, student 1 stated that SAK triangle is right triangle and KA is the distance between K to the AS line. From the interview, it is revealed that even though student 1 has been able to answer questions related to distance between a point to a line on geometry using the triangle concept, student 1 faced obstacle because of his less understanding related to the concept of determining distance between a point to the line if the triangle form is not a right triangle. Another student who experienced epistemology obstacle, namely student 2, the mistake can be seen in figure 8. Student 2 has been able to determine the length of VP in the triangle form in number 2A. However, student 2 couldn't finish his calculation since he didn't know what he should do next to finish it. This fact shows that student 2 has understood the concept of a right triangle so that he could use it to find out the length of one side which is still unknown of two other sides are known. However, student 2 experienced obstacle which is caused by limited understanding. So it caused the students experience limited way of thinking on another matter. In figure 9, student 1 made error in determining the type the AKS triangle form. In the interview, student 2 stated that AKS triangle is right triangle whose right angle is in K. So, to find out the length of AS line, student 2 solved it using Pythagoras formula. From the interview, it was also revealed that student 2 couldn't continue looking for K action which he thought that it was the distance between K to AS. Based on the result of student 2's test and the interview against him, it can be concluded that student 2 experienced epistemology obstacle in completing question number 2B. Okay, we move to conclusion. First, ontogenic obstacle. The lack of base ability on the geometry and counting operations in the form of root earned by the students which caused them make error in applying Pythagoras formula, determine the perpendicularity location of the lines as well as completing counting operation in the form of root. Second, didactical obstacle. The students were only emphasized on using quick formula to complete three-dimensional question. This fact resulted in the incomplete concept received by the students. The students then easily forget the proper procedure in solving the problems, and the student tend to make mistakes in applying quick formula. Last epistemological obstacle. This is related to the lack of students' understanding related to the concept determining distance between a point to a line if the triangle which is formed is not a right triangle. This lack of understanding caused by the students unable to complete the given question. Okay, that's all about my presentation. If you have any suggestion or question, please let me know. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.